There are many reasons for moving to Spain. The great weather, the amazing scenery, the lifestyle, even the health benefits. However, one very, very important thing to remember is the cost of living in Spain versus your existing costs. So in this week's episode of 2 Minute Tuesday with Hondon Valley Homes, we're going to talk about the basic living costs in Spain as opposed to those for, say, for example, the United Kingdom. So welcome to episode number 72 of 2 Minute Tuesday with Hondon Valley Homes. So first things first, we're aware that there are cheaper and more expensive parts of both the UK and Spain. So what we've tried to do to keep this fair is to have a couple of comparable areas. And for those in the UK, we've chosen Brighton, and in Spain, we've chosen Alicante. Both are above the national average for each country and as close a comparison as required for the purpose of this exercise. Finally, we've quoted everything in euros to make it a simple and fair comparison and simpler to understand, and we've used the current exchange rate, and all prices were calculated and updated in November of this year. Now at the end of the video and in the description, we're going to put a link to the website that we've used for this comparison, and this allows you to complete this exercise yourself and to get an accurate reflection on the cost of living from the area that you're coming from and the area that you intend to move to. So let's begin. Let's start with food. So we all like to eat. The average meal for two people in a mid-range restaurant in Spain is 35 euros. However, in the UK, it's 52.24, 30% more expensive. Strangely, however, McDonald's is 9% more expensive in Spain than it is in the UK. I don't know what that says. An average pint of beer, €2.50 in Spain, €4.20 in the UK, a difference of 67%. So well done to the tax man on that one. If coffee's more your flavour, an average cappuccino here in Spain, €1.60, and in the UK, €3.10. That's nearly double. Now, you'll tend to find that most things like soft drinks are about 10% cheaper in Spain than they are in the UK. So, okay, let's go off to the supermarket for all those shopping basket essentials. A litre of fresh milk is 76 euro cents here in Spain, €1.05 in the UK, so 38% difference. A standard loaf of bread works out about 18% more expensive in the UK than here in Spain. Rice is comparable in price, which is strange because lots of rice is grown in Spain. Eggs are 33% cheaper in Spain, as are the majority of all fresh fruits, vegetables. There are just a few items that are going to be cheaper in the UK than, say, here. And as I said, not everything is cheaper in Spain. We found that bananas are 18% more expensive in Spain than the UK. Lettuce is 10% more expensive, and beef 17% more expensive in Spain than the UK. Now, when it comes to drinks, however, the savings revert back in favour of Spain. A domestic beer is a massive 143% cheaper in Spain than the UK. Imported beer is 55% cheaper. If you smoke, it's 132% cheaper for a pack of cigarettes here in Spain than in the UK. Okay, so let's have a look at things like household running costs. So your utilities. Now these are incredibly difficult to compare as prices fluctuate so much. However, the website compares an 85 square metre apartment with a monthly running cost in Spain of 114 against 168 euros in the UK. Now again, everything isn't cheaper in Spain. Internet here is a little bit more expensive, 13% more. However, this is an area that Spain is catching up and it's getting much faster and the prices are dropping. Back in the supermarket, barbecue gas, 13 euros against 25 euros in the UK. Clothing, the likes of Zara, H&M, Primark are about 15% more expensive in the UK than they are in Spain. And property prices, final and probably the biggie. Again, there's hugely conflicting and difficult to calculate figure. On the website, they work it out as a cost per metre square, with Alicante coming in at 3,000 euros per square metre against Brighton at 5,000 euros, 70% difference. However, I've done a little comparison that I think is more applicable in the real world. I've based it on an average property, 3-bed, 2-bath villa with a private swimming pool here in Hondon, ballpark 200,000. 3-bed semi-detached in the middle of a middling neighbourhood in Brighton, £425,000, 500,000 euros. So that gives you a choice, 200,000 euros here in Spain, 500,000 euros in the UK. My advice, sell your 3-bed semi in Brighton, get a 3-bed detached house in Hondon and put 300,000 euros in the bank. So if you are considering moving to Spain and the cost of living is a big consideration, this video is a bit of a benefit to you. However, we always advise our clients to do as much research as possible. Not everything is cheaper in Spain than in the UK, and most important, if you're looking for work, you need to factor in comparable jobs and their salaries, because they can be somewhat lower here in Spain than in the UK. Now, hopefully you've enjoyed this week's video as much as we've enjoyed making it. Our details should be on the screen at the moment. Please feel free to drop us a line if you've got any questions about the living costs in Spain, about this particular area of Spain, or the properties themselves. Once again, many thanks for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you for the next episode of 2 Minute Tuesday with Hondon Valley Homes. Adios.